And we are playing Adventure Escape Mysteries, Picture Perfect, Chapter 1 by HaikuGames. Let's start. So here's the game, and it's also Kid Detective. Now takes place in the wedding of her, let's call girlfriend, and let's do some solve some puzzles here on the wedding. Okay, so here's a lot of tokens, so I can skip them and explain a lot. Next, so we have taken the pen. Here's a grandma, and she wants to sign a card, so we need to take the card. It's a wooden heart. Give the pen to the granny, and then give this card for she to sign it, and put this card here into the wishing box. Okay, next we need to do is to open this drawer, get the florist scissors, cut the plant here, and get the groom statue and the card. Okay, now let's go to the next room. Here's also a lot of token. So this man is a broom room, and also let's collect cards. 4 cards we have taken. Now we can open this box. So here's a camera, and to open it we need to enter 3-digit code, and the hint for this code is hidden in this text. So we can see the shapes of red curves is reminds us of the digit 3, 5 and 3. So 3, 5, 3, 3, 5 and 3 is the code to open this box. And we have found the camera here, so we can take it. Okay, next let's look around. So this is a friend of the room, and he lost the rings. The rings are lost in this box, so we need to open it, and to open it we need to open these 3 latches on the left, right and the center latch, and we need to find the hints to solve it. So we have only 4 photos, so let's go further. Here's the sparkle we can take. Let's go further. Talk to the cook and DJ and so on. So here's the first trouble. The bride is about to go out of the elevator, and it is the circuit, and it is stacked. Here's a photo, another sparkle. Token, and we have found all the 6 photo cards, and here we are to place them and arrange in the correct order. So the hint how to arrange them is also shown here. We need just to interpret how correct them. The chance of first meet is that when they first met, and the hint is the granny tells us this hint. So these 2 lovebirds nearly bumped carts looking on the tomato. So they bumped the carts in the market. So the chance meeting is the supermarket. And then the first date, they seems like this one. Love for all seasons, and the sun, fall and the winter. So sun is for the summer and for seasons. Then fall. This picture is for fall, and this picture is for the winter. Then we have a hint for the plane, train. So plane is the sky diving. Next we have train, so this one is the train. Then we have bridge and skyscrapers. Bridge, skyscrapers, this picture. U crew lunch, so here you can see U crew. is written, and now the patterns for life. So it's a timeline for the from proposal till their wedding. So the proposal starts with the bind the ring, then the proposal itself, then the finger on the ring on the finger, then yes, and the wedding. So we have solved it, and seems that we have solved it. And here's also a hint on this picture. So if you look closer, we can see that this has black frame and this has white frame, and so on. So here are some pictures has black frames, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 pictures. So it's a pattern, and this pattern is to open the right side. So here's the same 5 to 3 grid, and we need to mark the cells where we have black frames. Okay, we have opened the the right latch. Now let's look around and open this slide. So here we have 4 sliders, and to open them we have this forgotten note here, and also 4 hints. So the first heart is a year since the gents Chelsea and Dent met. So here's also a hint that the grandma says. So they fateful day in 2015, and now it is 2020. So it is 5 years come, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the heart must be here. Let's self tires on the cake. So here's this cake, and we need to count 1, 2, 3, 4 tires. So moving to the position 4. Next aisle at the grocery store. So one more time we can get the hint from the granny. So she bumped in aisle 7. So this 7 is the answer for this hint. 5, 6, 7. And the final heart is the ice cream scoops on first date. So we need to look at this picture and count the scoops. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scoops. And let's move to the position 6. Okay, so we have opened the left latch, and the final latch is we need to find the key. To find the key we need to go here and solve this puzzle. So here we have a hint. We have different colored bags with different patterns, and also a hint that 7 is match for the blue background. So we need to make the logical conclusions and rearrange these bags according to this pattern. So if we know that the 7 is the blue background, here we can see 7 and 9, and only one bag that have 2 marks on it match. So this one is blue background 7, so this ribbon here is for the 9. Next we also have here it is 7 and 9, and we need to define what 1 is, and only this bag match for this place. So now we can define that these stripes, black stripes, are match for the 1. Next we have 1 and 9, so we have this ribbon and black lines, and we have only this bag match. So we can now we can set that 5 is for the red background, and so on. Next here we have 7 for the blue background, and only one bag that match here from the last is this one. So using these logical conclusions for all the other bags, we can arrange them, but I will show here only the solution because it can take much time to solve it, to explain everything. So let's put it here. Then 8 to 4 is for this bag, this one here, these two. So we have solved it, and we have got the bottle opener. So here's our bride, and now with the bottle opener we can open this panel and activate the elevator to free the bride. So now she can give us the key from the box to open the third latch and get the wedding rings. So this is the end of the first chapter. Please don't forget to put likes, subscribe, and let's play the next chapter. And so we are playing Adventure Escape Mysteries Picture Perfect Chapter 2 by HaikuGames, and let's continue our story. So here's a wedding, and let's talk to the guests. Also here we can take this sparkle. So let's talk to this girl, and she wants us to find her flowers in the basket. So flowers are all around here. The first flower, the second, the third, one more flower. Let's check here. Here we have found a bottle with the blue liquid, a step tool. Check here, it's a cork with the key, and this key is used to open this locker. And here we can take two more bottles. Next, here we can see a basket hanging high above, and we can use this tool to read it and get it. So what else can we get? So let's give this basket to the girl. And now flowers. We gave her flowers, and maybe she can help us. So we will talk to her a bit later. Next, here's a woman, and she is thirsty. So we need to make a drink, and here's a set of different colored liquids. We have add 3 more bottles, and now we need to solve the puzzles. So here we have a recipe, and we need to make the same recipe here in this glass. So let's make this recipe, and we have added yellow liquid. So we have 1 drop, 1 slice, and 1 looking like a poison. Next, let's add this one. So we have already 1 candy, 3 slices, poison drop, and so it is left for us to add 2 more candies and 1 slice, and it is this bottle. Okay, solving the next recipe. So here we have a lot of candies. Here this 1 bottle with 2 candies, and what else do we have? We have a poison and a slice, 4 slices. So let's add this one. Then we have 2 slices. Now we have 4 slices, 1 poison, 1 candy, and to add 4 more candies, 2 times the red liquid. The next puzzle is okay, let's solve it. So we have 2 poisons, no candies, so some bottles can be excluded. So we have only green, yellow, another yellow, and this orange. Okay, let's add the green one. So we have 2 slices. Next we have drop, and here we have that 3 more liquids to add, and so the solution is to add this one and 2 times this pink. Okay, so we have solved it. We've got the drink. Now we can give it to this woman. Okay, so next thing, let's look here. Here's a tablet, and it needs a password, and the vendor has forgotten the password, but we have a hint. It's forever 80 sign overlook orchid, and the same thing we can see here, and the password is some symbols are missing, so we can solve it. So we have L1. This means that the forever overlook orchid have only one letter L. O5, it is 1 2 3 4 5. So we have 1 2, so we have 2 here, and E we have 1 2 3, so it is 3 here, and we have L1 O5 V2 E3. Let's type this password here: L1 O5 V2 E3. We have activated the Wi-Fi, and here's the photo that our groom is standing on the edge. So it's kind of a selfie before the wedding, but actually as we have a gate here, so it's kind of be a crime here. So we have seen this photo. And now we need to find the way to the place where the photo was taken. So it's we need to walk through the garden till this place, and the different persons will give us hints. So we need to took a path with the roses to smell along the way. It's the first hint. Okay, we've got the notebook, and we do record these hints. So next, let's talk to this girl. She passed a fountain. It was on the right. Next, let's talk to this one. He also wants to drink, so we can give him. So he gave us a hint that we must pass exactly 2 benches along the way. The granny, she told us that we are to be sure to avoid the birds unless you have no other choice. And the final, the 5th tip is here. Go through the archway and walk through the garden paths. So never take a bridge unless it goes to the left. So we have 5 hints, and using this hint we need to move through this garden. So here we have 3 paths, and we need to select the correct one. So we have a hint. Take a path with roses to smell along the way, so we go to the right. So next, here we have bridge on the straight, birds on the right, so we have avoid the birds, so not the right, and never cross the bridge that goes straight, so we can't go straight, so the only one path is go to the left, but we need to remark this bench. Here's also a hint that we need to pass exactly 2 benches, so this one, the first bench, we need to remember it. Next, we have a tip about the fountain. You must pass the fountain, it will be on your right as you walk by, so let's go to the left. Next, here we can see birds, bridges, benches, so we need avoid the birds unless you have no choice, so the only one path without birds is here. And here we have bridge on the straight and on the right, so we have never cross the bridge on the go straight or to the right, so avoid the birds unless you have no choice. So there's a bird, but we have no choice, so we need to go to the left, and it is the final crossroad. So here we need to we have a hint that we need to pass exactly 2 benches, so one was passed by, so if we go here it will be 3 benches, so we need to go to this way. Okay, and we came to the overlook, and here we can see that there's somebody is lying down here, and we need, it's kind of a crime scene, so we need to take the evidences here. The first is the wallet, second is the footprint. Next, here in the grass we can take, so it's an appetizer here, beaten, then the cigarette, and next, here we can move this bench. Here's a stone, and we can open it by using this metal bar. So here's a panel with a hint. So this is the hint to open this lock on this gate. So here we can see 4 colored circles, white, red, black and yellow, and the same hint here. So it's a sequence of arrows, and we need to next, let's use these arrows here on this puzzle. So we have white and arrow to the right, so let's use it here. Then red, and this arrow is for red, black moving here by this arrow, and yellow, this arrow to here. So we have opened the gate, and let's go down. So Murphy will help us to go down. He has a map, and it's also has an eroded and unsafe paths. So we have a hint, we have moves 21, and we need to move, change the move alternative by the tree and the flower. So let's start this path. Then we have flower, tree, flower, then again tree, flower and tree, flower, tree, then flower and tree, and so on. So we have 9 moves left. Let's move. Here like that, and the final move is here. So this is the solution. We are close to the end of this chapter. So here's a room and the bear. So we need to scare it, but we can shoot to scare the guest on the wedding. We need to find another way to get rid of this bear. Here's another stone, but it is out of reach, so we can use the stick to get it. And if we throw the rocks into the sign, we can get the noise to scare the bear. Okay, now we can come closer to the body, and we can see he is dead. So it was expected as we play with the gate. So next, let's take the photos of the strange things. Here the first is this kind of a lace here, then we have scratches on the arm, broken phone, lipstick, and it's kind of all. So this is the end of chapter 2. No, it's not the end. We need to call for the copter to get the body, empty bag, and now the radio. So we need to enter the correct coordinates, and the hint is here. We need to look at these digits as 4 columns. So first column is all the digits are 1, so the first is 1. Then we have 6, 4, space 0, so 6 minus 2, 4 minus 2 is 2, and then minus 2 is 0, so it's 2 here. Then we have 3, 4, 5, 6 sequence, dot, and here we have 7, 6, 5, 4, so it's in descending order, also a 5. So we have marked the coordinates, and here's the copter to take the body. Now let's put it into the bag and end the chapter. So if this video helped you, please put likes, subscribe, and watch the next chapter. And we are playing Adventure Escape Mysteries, Picture Perfect, Chapter 3 by HaikuGames, and let's continue the broken wedding and investigate the crime. So here we can see that the man has gone and the footprints are left. So let's take a photo for him. They seems to be familiar for us. Now let's get some tea for the bride. Okay, so here's the cup. Now here's the tissues. Let's take the tea bag, fill the cup with the water, take a sugar and make the tea. Okay, going further. So here came the woman, the florist, and now we need to help her to load these flowers to the van. But here's something wrong with this bucket. So our task is to find the wrong flower in each basket. So here we can see that this one is out of others. In this set we can see that each flower has two colors and different colors for the leaves and the center, and this only one has the same color inside and outside. Here we have the even number of the leaves here on all the flowers, and only this one has the odd number. And here I can't clearly define what's the wrong with the flower, but this one is wrong. Okay, so we have loaded the flowers into the van. Going further, let's talk to the bride, and now she can bring out the key from the Brooms Room, and while she's here we can load the audio equipment to the van. Here's the sparkle. Okay, let's start. So it's just a puzzle to arrange this strange shaped equipment. Okay, let's do it like that. So it's done. Okay, so this DJD says bye to the bride, but then the bride tells us that she was accidentally on the wedding, so maybe she's under the suspects. Now going to the Brooms Room, and let's find more hints here. So here's his phone. Let's collect different notes. Sparkle. Here we can take another note. Tile of the picture. So this tile seems to be a kind of a part of this picture. Now here's one more part. Let's look the wardrobe. Door is stuck. So let's go to the bathroom. Take the soap, and with the soap we can use soap on the hinges to open it. And here's the safe. So we need to define the code for this, and here you can see ABC, and it's triangle, rectangle, and circle. So here's a hint on the towel. We need to count the number of triangles, rectangles, and circles here on this picture. So triangles we have 1, 2 and 3. Then rectangles, we have 1 rectangle, 2, 3, and 10 rectangles here. And circle is only 1 here, so we have to enter here triangles, we have only 3. Then rectangles, we have 13, and circles, we have only 1. I have opened the save, so inside we can take another tile and strange node. So this define showed us that this was not everything clear with the wedding. Going further, let's go here. Behind the curtain we can take the tile, or also in the back we can take the tile. And next we can put these 5 tiles here, and also we have borders on each cell. So these borders corresponds to the borders here on this frame. So the center has all the 4 frames, top left has 2 borders, and so on, and each cell has a silhouette, and we need to set the same silhouettes here. So this one is for this corner, this one go here, there, and the last one. Okay, we have found the key. This key is to open, okay, sparkle here. This key is to open this drawer under the bed, and here we need now to define the 5-digit code to open the case. And code, to open the code we need to find 2 more sticks, 4 sticks, sticky notes. Now we can put them here and rearrange them to make the image completed here. So it's kind of a digit 5 here, they are stacked. Then let's make it is seems to be 7, this 5, no, this is not 7, so what is the 7? This seems to be digit 3. Then this one is from 3 and 7. And this one from here, and the last one. So we have 5, 7, 3, 9, 1 is the code to open the case. So let's enter 5, 7, 3, 9, 1. We have opened the case. So inside we have a lot of cash, and also a charger for the phone. So now we can charge the phone to turn it on, and to unlock it we need to draw the pattern. And here's the hint how we need to deal. So we need to set the sequence, and if we see a yellow face, that this means so this button is in the pattern, but it is on its correct path. Okay, let's try another. So using tries and fails, so we can define that the correct sequence is this one. So we have unlocked the phone. Here's the photo that was the last photo that was taken, and something strange is on the photo is this gun here. So it shows us that this was not an accident, and this was kind of a murder. So if this video helped you, please put like, subscribe, and let's play the next chapter. So we are continuing to play Adventure Escape Mysteries Picture Perfect Chapter 4 by HaikuGames, and let's continue to investigate the murder on the wedding. Let's begin. Here's Murphy, and he lost his card in his chart. Now we need to find 4 missing cards to complete his chart, and the first card is here. Another one is hidden in the dish, but to take it we need to use tongs. Next, let's take the vinegar. We will use it later. Another card is shown here. Next, here's nothing to do, so let's go to the kitchen, and here you can see Chef Julio, and he's kind of a blackout. Okay, so we need to find a way to wake him up, and we can make the strong smelling dish with vinegar and salt. So let's give it to him. Okay, so his head is pounding, and we need to cure him, but here we have found the key and another photo card. The key is, let's try to open this case and get the blender. We will use it later, so let's go back here and put okay, so this wedding guest, she wants to help us by giving the recipe to cure the headache, but first she wants us to free all the guests. So let's put the missing cards here, and now we need to rearrange them according to the conditions here. So only one has glasses in this row, so it's green, so this condition is correct for this row. This one, all have glasses, so all this column must have glasses, and so using logic, the faces, this one is sticky, so we need to use our logic starting from this face. Okay, let's read these conditions. So we have 2 columns, all same color hairs here, and no blonde hair in this row, so this column can be the blonde. So we have only 3 persons with the white hairs, so let's set them here. All same facial expressions, so it's occasionally. Okay, all different skin tones. So this one is dark tone. Now we need to put here, let's put it here and like that, for example. So also we have all different color hair colors here, so in this line can be 2 blonde and no blonde here, so only 1 blonde in this row and 2 blondes in the bottom. Let's put them down here. Next, also we can see that the white hairs has glasses, and only 1 glasses here, and all have glasses, so for this row the person with glasses must be on this place, and this is not for this one, so this one is also on its correct position. So by trials and fails, we have the solution like that. This go here, this one go here. Let's change this. Different facial. Okay, so we have solved it. Next, now all the persons that are not under the suspect can go, and we have got the recipe. So let's go here, go to the kitchen to cure the chef, and we need to get ingredients. So ingredients, we have to roast tomatoes, spinach, eggs, ginger, black pepper and hot sausage. So next we can cut the ginger here. Next, what else do we have? We have a pot holder to open this lid and get the hot sausage. Next, let's check these drawers. It's nothing here. Going again here, and it's ingredients. Also here's the sparkle. Now let's go here. Here's the fridge, and to open it we need to enter a 3-digit code with the colors. So the hint is here on this bill. We can see the colored numbers, and if we look only on the first 3 digits, so we have here's sequence blue, green and red. So let's look here. Blue 4, green 3, and red is 7. So we need to enter it here for 3 and 7. We will open the fridge. Inside here are the tomatoes, spinach and eggs. Now let's roast the tomatoes. So what else do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, and something is missing. Black pepper is missing, so it is here. Here it is. Okay, and now let's make the mixture. So we need to make it as strong as possible, and we need to combine the ingredients. Let's make 2 of each and test it. So here's the scale of strongness, so we need to make it more stronger, and in result we need to put 3 sauces, so hot pepper, 3 gringer, then add 2 peppers, 2 roasted tomatoes, 1 egg and 1 spinach. Let's try it. So here you can see that this is the hottest drink, and now we can revive the cook. Okay, so now he can go, but he left the note on the floor, and now we will look it. So we can match that the border of this paper with the note in the safe, and also the handwriting on the menu with the note in the case. So this is the end of the chapter. Not the end actually. Now we are in the police station, and let's look for the evidence we have collected. So what else do we have? Let's check these drawers. We have found the key and another drawer. Oh, here it is. It's glass cleaning. And next we can open this glass door. Open the toolbox and give screwdriver to this worker. So now we can take his ladder. Take ladder and use this ladder to climb up, get the sword, and use the sword to get the ID from the this hole under the door. Okay, we've got it. Next, let's use it to go inside the laboratory. So going in, and now we are to investigate the DNA and the fingerprints. Let's take the forceps, scalpel. Here's the key on the floor. This key is to open this locker. Get the beaker, get the cotton swab, and let's take the samples here. So with the forceps we can take the fiber. Also let's take a sample of the lipstick, scalpel is used to open this box and unpack the analysis machine. So here we can put this lipstick, and I did this. Okay, next let's solve the puzzle here. Here we need to assemble the fingerprints. So okay, let's begin this one. No, but this one is from here. Like that. This one seems to be okay. This one is from here. Now one fingerprint is almost done. Let's make the others. This is from here, and so it's done. We have assembled 3 fingerprints. Next thing, let's make here. So here we need to set the mixture of 3 colors to make the 17, and here's the hint. So purple is red and blue is equals to 3, orange is red and yellow equals to 7, and green is blue and yellow is equals to 6. So here we can see that red and blue is equals to 3, red and yellow 7, red, blue and yellow 6. So from these 2 equations we can get that the difference between yellow and blue is 4, and the sum of blue and yellow is 6. So in the result we have that yellow is 5, blue is 1, and red is 2. And the 17, we can see that here's 4 portions. We can need to mix. So the 17 in 4 pieces we can get only by 5, 5, 5 and 2. So it is yellow, 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 and red. So let's pour 3 times yellow and red here. Okay, next we have to test this DNA, and to solve it, to test it, we need to make the correct match the top and the bottom row. This one is fixed, so we need to make it further. So here's the solution. Now we need this one to put here, then point this one is to put here, then it seems like this one, and then we need to put this here. Here it is to put the blue, so it's this one or this one. Here we have to put the yellow, green and yellow, this much. And then we can put this and this. Let's use this one, and finally we have solved it. So we have the result of DNA, and now now let's go here and test it on the computer. So we have the Polish database, and the hint for the password is these animals and signs. So let's clear the glass here and look at this page. We have these shapes here: bear, star, deer, eagle, and tree. So we need to count each of them. Okay, let's start first with the bear. So let's count bears. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 here, 6 and 7. 7 bears. Stars. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 stars. Then deers. We have 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 deers. Then eagles. We have eagle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eagles, also 5 eagles. And now let's count the trees. It's a 2-digit number will be. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and the 12 trees. 1, 2. Okay, we have opened. Now let's test the DNA. So this DNA shows us that this is the brother Vincent. It's the father of the bride. Okay, and the fingerprints shows us the first sample is the Dante's, and the next sample is the Ginger Smith. So this is the baker from the wedding. So next our step is to talk to each of them. So if this video helped you, please put like, subscribe, and let's go to the next chapter. And we are playing Adventurous Escape Mysteries Picture Perfect Chapter 5 by HaikuGames. So let's start. We are continuing to investigate the crime. So here is a list of the evidences that we have. And now we need to go out from the police station to get more evidences. So okay, these are defined and these are undefined evidences. So let's go, and first we go to the Ginger to her bakery, and let's talk to her. Now she's going to the kitchen, and we can look around here. Let's take collect items. Oh no, we need to find more cakes here. So let's look around. This door is locked. Here's also a piece of cake. Here we can find the key to open this locker. Take the knife. So with the knife we can cut this cake and get one more slice. Next, let's go to the kitchen. Okay, here's wood here. One more slice. Let's take the colorings here. Also sparkle. Cooking spray. So with this cooking spray we can use it here to open this door and get the cake platter. So now we can put this cake platter here and solve the puzzle. It's a common Hanoi Tower puzzle, so we need just to move this this cake to the pink platter, and we can put only the smaller part on the biggest one. So the puzzle is done. What else do we have? Now we need to paint this cake, but to paint it we need to find more colorings. One here and one is here, but we need something additional. We need to find the gum paste, and this gum paste is hidden in the fridge. To open it we need to enter 4-digit code. As always, nobody knows it, so we need to find it. And this top selling cakes is the hint. So the first cake is a whimsical modern chocolate cake. So let's look here, and here is this cake, modern chocolate cake, and this cake has 3 layers. So the first digit here is 3. The next one is a royal gold cake. Okay, let's find it, and it is here in the book. So golden cake, it has 5 layers. So the second number is 5 here. Going further, formal Spanish lace cake. It's also in the book. Here it is 2 layers. Going further, the fourth is purple passion cake. Purple passion seems like this one, shades of purple, and it is also has 5 layers. So 5 is here. Then going further, emerald mint cake. This cake is in the book. Here it is, it has 4 layers. And the last one is the midnight black elegant cake. So here it is, it has 2 layers. Okay, 2. We have opened the fridge. Now we can take the frozen gum paste, and to unfreeze it we need to put it into the bowl and fill the bowl with the hot water. So now it is thawed, and we can decorate the cake with the colored flowers. But not just to throw all the cakes in random order, but in a special order. So we need to match the colors in flowers and pairs to match the adjacent flowers. So this one go here. Like that, and so on. Okay, let's begin. This one, so this one is like that, like that. Then here we have purple, so purple with the blue, blue and oh, here it is, blue and pink, and pink and like that. And the outer layer is let's put it, so this one go here, and the blue one, and then we have orange, and like that. Now we have only one blue remained. Here we have orange, this one and this one. Here it is purple, so to continue let's use this one and finish it. And here we have only one purple, only one yellow, it matches, and the remaining 2 is easy to finish. Okay, we have decorated the cake. Now let's talk a bit of our question. No, we need to serve the table. We have 4 slices. Let's put all of them here, and now we need to rearrange them according to the price. So the price is depends on the color of the layers. Each layer has a cost from 1 to 4. So here we can define that if different colors have different prices, so the only one to match here is that brown is 0 and pink is free. So here we have free, 0, free, and some is 6. And then and then here we have that if it is 5, we have free here, 0 here, so it is green is 2, and yellow is 1. So here we have 0, free, and 2. So 3 and 2, it must be 5. 2, this one is 1. And we have that brown 0, 1 is yellow, 2 is green, 3 is pink, so this red is 4. And using this we can get the 4, 4 and 1 is 9, 4, 1 and 3 is 8, and this is 7. Okay, we have solved them. Now let's go back to the Ginger's room and ask her a question about her fingerprint. So she told us that he made an order and occasionally touched the phone. Now we have hidden from the clients here in her room, and we need to escape here. So let's take the super glue and the handle, glue it to the drawer to open it, and here we can find the can opener. Also we can take the makeup remover. Now what else can we get? This makeup remover is to remove the text here. So here we can see that the badge is half closed, so we need only the lower part of the text. And here on this photo we can see that the upper part of the text. So if we assemble these parts together, we can get that the result is the borrows, but it is earlier to use it. So let's go further. Let's look at this picture. Here you can see 4 cakes, and Russia, USA, Italy and Japan is the hint. So this is the countries, and also we can see the countries on this clock, but they are in the mirror. So the first is Russia, and it is Moscow. The second is USA and New York. Then it is Italy and Rome, and the final one is Japan and Tokyo. So the time is in the mirror order. So the first is Moscow, and it is in the mirror, it is points to the 9. Then we have New York, and it is points to the 2. Then goes Italy, and it is points to the 8. And the last one is Japan and Tokyo, and it is point to 3. So we have 9283 is the code to open here. 9, 2, 8 and 3. We have opened the drawer. Now we can open the dog's food to feed the dog and move it from the sofa. So here we are to enter the password, and the password is this lower part and this lower upper part here. So the Boros is the answer, BORUS. We have opened the bag, and inside we can find some interesting things. So here's the lipstick and the note, so and the photo. So it's kind of Ginger sneezing into the raw dove and touching her face. So it's 100% century, and it's kind of a bad deal. So we have found the red key, and now can escape from the bakery. So if this video helped you, please put likes, subscribe, and watch the next chapter, and bye. And now we are playing Adventure Escape Mysteries, Picture Perfect, Chapter 6 by HaikuGames. So let's continue to investigate the evidences. So here we have got some more of them, and now we can identify some suspicious persons. Okay, so here we can see that the DD has these fibers, and also these fibers can be on the scarf of the photographer. So next our task is to talk to the photographer, for she can have the pictures, the photos from the ceremony before the crime. So she's in the park, and now we need to go there and find her. Okay, so let's find the carousel. So it seems to be, so she's here. Let's take the park token. One more park token is here, and also here's 2 more tokens, but bees don't allow us to get it, so we need to get rid of them. To do it, we can buy the ice cream. Okay, also look at this wallet here. There's somebody lost it, and we will turn back here for this wallet later when we will find the clues. Next we can use the ice cream to get rid of the bees and get 2 more coins. Next, to rent the bicycle, we need to enter the code here. It's 6 letters, and the hint for these 6 letters is these 6 locations. So first we need to rent a bike, head for the flowers, pass the pond, grab the snack, enjoy the shades of the Japanese pagoda, and don't forget to return back here. So here we can see 6 locations, and these locations on the map are marked with their letters. So first we need to take the bike, it's letter C. Then what the flowers blooming, it's K. And then pond with the feed the swans, L. Then go for the snack, F. And then pagoda, J. And back to the bicycle is C. So we have C, K, L, F, J, C. Let's enter it here. We have C. Next K, L. K, L. Next we have F, J, and the last one is C, F, J, and C. Okay, so the only available bike is the red tandem. Please insert 3 tokens. We have all of them. And now let's ride this bicycle. Okay, let's take a try. So to ride here, we have to use the tilt and it can be played on the emulator, so I will skip it. Okay. Going further, we have found the Rita. Now here's she lost the key from the storage room in the park entrance, and now we need to find the key, help her to find the key. Also, it's another accident, the dog has stolen the kite. and we will help to catch this dog. Okay, so go in here. Here is this dog, and we need to guide this dog to the exit by avoiding the fountains. So we can go here, but if we push move through this button, the fountain will activate and will block us the exit. So we need to make a trick. And just step one more time here, and then go up here and fall through this fountain and go to the exit. So we've got the kite. And now we can return it to the skid.
Yay!
And then result here can give us another token. We have 2 of them. Let's take this one, and it is falling down to the drain. So we need to find a way to take it. Go in there. Here's one more token, another token here, one more of them. We have 5 tokens, so we can buy the food for this wand. Now we need to take the board, and here on the board we can see 5 animals. So it's a rabbit, a tiger, elephant, horse, and a rabbit, and they are down, down, up. So it's kind of a certain set of the carousel animals, and also the 5-digit code to enter here. So these animals are the hint. So we need to go back to this carousel. For 3 tokens we need, but we have only 2 of them, so we need to find one more. And here it is, and to get it we need to get this net. So let's just talk to this girl and boy, and they are talking about, so we need to look carefully for them. So the first hint here is the Annie. Annie is the name of this girl. So she lost this wallet and the ice cream kiosk. Next we have let's talk once again. How much money? 156 bucks. So this is the second hint we need to get from here. Okay, and one more hint we need to get here. The address is the Crescent Loop address. So the name, the amount of money, and the address is 3 hints we need to use to get the wallet back. So let's write back. We can't play it, so we will skip it. Okay, let's take this wallet. So he can give us this wallet freely. So we need to answer some questions. So who owns this wallet? And we know that the girl's name was Annie. Then what street do she live? She lives on the Crescent Loop. And the final question is an amount of money. It's $156 here. So now I can take this wallet and return it back to the owner. No more rides on the bicycle. Okay, we've got the net. Now we can use it to get the coin from the drain. And so we have 3 coins to start the carousel. And let's go back again here to remember the position of these animals. And remember the numbers on their backs. So this doesn't match. This also doesn't match. This doesn't match. Not. and this one is okay. So we have 5187, and we need to remember these numbers. Let's wait again. The rabbit on the top has 6, so using these numbers we are to enter them here to open this board. So we have the end result. We have 1 or 5 1 8 7 here, and 6. We have unlocked the board, so we can ride the pond, feed this one, and this one has a key on his neck, so we can get the key, and somehow this is the key from the locker where the Rita's bag is lying. Okay, so we have the key. Go in here, open it, get the bag, give it to the photographer. And one more puzzle to solve is to rearrange files in the folders. So here we can see a pair of letters, and we need to place these letters into the folders to make the text. For example, we have RI here. If we put it here, we can highlight the letters RI here, and we need to set the full names here. So let's do it. Here we have the next is DA, then we have TN, then A. Let's use A and O. What do we have? We have OA, ERSN. So we have ER and SN. Here it is. And then the next we have S is SI. Then we have AR. Let's use ND, RN. Then we have DAMA. R is DM, AATN, TA, and AN. Here we have, and let's put the others here so we can get the last name is also combined. Now we have solved it. Let's look to the photos. So here you can see that the key is from the granny. It explains the lipstick on the cheek. Next we can see here, so here's a DJ is walking away into the garden while all the other guests are here. So the chief and the baker are here, bride's father here, and only the photographer is under suspect, so she's away, but she was for a lunch and she has an alibi. So the chapter is finished, and if this video helped you, put likes, and let's play next chapter. And we are playing Adventure Escape Mysteries Picture Perfect Chapter 7 by HaikuGames. So let's continue our investigation. So let's review the evidences, and now we can exclude some of the suspects' persons. So we have only 2 suspects, and let's check them. So to check them, we need to go to the Chelsea, to her office, and ask her some questions. So here's light is off. We need to find the switch to turn it on. Now the elevator is broken again. Okay, so we need to find a way to activate the elevator. Here's a sparkle. Now let's look around. Take the rope here. Also here's a circuit. Here's the key, and this key is used to open this drawer here. Okay, and if we can't open the bottom drawer, but if we remove this one, we can see that there are a bunch of key cards. Now we need to get them. To get them, we can use a magnet, a rope, and we have a ruler. So let's assemble them all together and use kind of a fishing rod to get the key card. Next, we can reactivate this key card on the security post. Also, let's check this drawer, get the socket, and this cleaning spray. What else? Now we have the key card, and we can open this panel to control the elevator. And here we can see only buttons 4 up, 4 down, and 7 up, 7 down. So we need to get to the 13th floor, and to move up we need to have only 5 moves to move there. So let's write 7 up, 4 down, and then again 7 up, 4 down, and again 7 up. It's easy to solve it. Okay, here's Chelsea, and now we can go to her studio. So go in there. She has to make some business calls, and we are alone here, so let's look around and collect more items. Here's the box. Behind here it is a bulb. Let's insert it here. Fits, and this lamp is dirty. We need to clean it. Okay, now here's a lot of light. So we have a notebook and 5 letters code to open it, and the code is written here, and we can use camera to zoom it to get the hint. NFRNO N F N and RNO. Okay, so we have unlocked the computer, and here we can see that this kind of a familiar photo of a bridge, and we can switch the person. So we have the result. The photo is a combination, so this was faked photo. Now we need to match each photo and Dante here. Next, we need to select the correct Dante. Okay, we have set them all of them correct. And now let's look at them closer. So we can notice that here the date changes, and also changes the color of the clothes of the Dante. So let's remember it. We have May 11th and purple clothes. So let's go down, and here's the colored lock here. So we have Sunday till the Saturday, so it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So we need to define the color for each day of the week. We have the May 11th, it's Monday, and on this Monday he has the purple t-shirt. Going again to the laptop. Next we have May 27th and red. So May 27th is the Wednesday, and the Wednesday is red. So let's set red here. Going again. Next day is the 8th and white. The 8th is Friday. So Friday is white. 2 more days here. We have the 5th green. The 5th is the Tuesday. So Tuesday is green. And the Thursday, let's look for the first day. It's 21st and yellow. 21st is the first day. Okay, so first day is yellow. Now we have unlocked it. Now let's go to this room. Also, let's look around here. We have a paper with the camera images. One more paper is here, and this 4 rows of different cameras on 2 papers, and these 4 rows are a hint for these 4 digits to open this camera. Now we have a poster here with the same cameras, and we need to look carefully here. So here we can see the set of these cameras. So let's remember this sequence and use this sequence here. Then for the second row we have this sequence. So let's so it's 5. Then the next we have row with digit 3, and this match for this digit like that, like that, like that, and like that. So it's digit 2. And the 4th set is these cameras, and it is here, there, red. So it is 6. So in the result we have 9, 5, 2, 6. So let's enter this code here. 9, 5, 2, and 6. And here we have got the key. So this key is to open this locker. Not that one. Okay, let's look for the computer. Face unlock. So our face doesn't match. Let's take the photo of Denta and try to activate it. Okay, so here we can track the position of the Rita, and we need to search for the last locations. Photographer, air service currently offline. Okay, we need to fix the service, so we need to fix the circuit. Here's the 4th circuit tip, and now we need to fix it. So go in here. This is the key from the door, and we need to fix the circuit. Okay, we have placed these parts here, and now let's make it. Now it's okay here. Then this one. And something like that. So now the server is activated, and we can go here to that room and look for the locations. So we can see that Rita was always here, and accidentally we have found another chart. So it's monthly profits, and we can see that the things are going bad. So this can explain something. So let's open this safe now to look for more information. Here we have different persons and different backgrounds, so we need to match the persons with the backgrounds. So we have a cowboy here, here's a surfer, a stage diver, here we have a stage saucer, and the cooker, and like that. so we match the background with the persons. And next, let's look at these files. So here's a lot of tokens that in the result that somebody has lawsuits notices and for the huge sums. So the photos of Dantes lead to the death of the girl, and now her sister wants to revenge, and it looks like that her sister is the DJD. So this is the end of the chapter. Please don't forget to put like, subscribe, and let's go to the final 8th chapter. And we are playing Adventure Escape Mysteries, Picture Perfect, Chapter 8, the final chapter by HaikuGames. And now we have defined the culprit, and now we need to catch him. So let's act quickly, as always. Okay, so we need now to define where she is, and to define it we need to look here, so to try to call the DJD. Okay, so she told us that she is on the party. Okay, now let's look here. Now it's time 9:05 p.m. and here we need to define the possible location where she can be, and we have to define select on 3 possible positions. We can check all of them. So here we can see this building works from this time, and 9 p.m. doesn't match here. The next two from 7 p.m. till 4 a.m. so it's match. Let's set 2, then check 3, 1 p.m. 10 p.m. but it's children party, so we don't want to go there. The 4th 10 a.m. 10 p.m. hosting, wedding, and more. This building 4 and 5 doesn't matter because of several most major venues north of the river. So here is the river, so 4 and 5 excludes. Let's check 6, time fits, and it can be. And then let's check 7, no dancing allowed, so it's not. And then 8, featuring house, time doesn't match, so 6 match. Let's enter 6 here. And now we have 9, private event rooms, and 10, open, so it's on ice, open November, March, and now we have a date is only the October, so it's closed now. So we have 2, 6, and 9 fits our conditions. Let's check here. Now we need to search social networks for these 3 places and try to find where DJD is. The first position, no. Second, no. And on the third we can see that the DJD is there. It's a Petty Factory. Okay, so let's go there. So here's a party. We have a small confuse here. Okay, now we need to free the Murphy, and key is frozen here in this ice, and to get this key we need to get another key, and the key from this key is hidden here in these 3 locks. Okay, so the first lock we are to open, we need to enter 4 digits for the colors, and the hint is this colors steps. So we need to color first red, 1, no, and 3 here, so the red is 4. Next one is blue, 4 blues, 2 and no, so 2 and 4 is 6. Then next is green, 2, 2 and 3 here, so it's 7. And the yellow, no, 3 and 2, so yellow is 5. Okay, inside we have found the bulb. let's take it. Now the bulb is missing here. To climb here we need to take the ladder. Let's climb up. Okay, lights on, and here we have 3 switches. So these 3 switches, and if we turn them on we have the hint with the directions. So one is down, so let's put the button down here. Now we need to set 2. We can see arrow up. Then let's set 3, it points to the right. Then 4 we can get by 1 and 3, and it points down. Then 5 we can get by 2 and 3, and it points to the left. And 6 we can get by all the 3 on, so it points to the right. Okay, so we have found sunglasses here with the strange stencils, and if we use these glasses here on these buttons, okay, let's move them and set the correct view. So we can see it's 1 4 2 7. 1 4 2 7 is the code to open here. 1 4 2 and 7. So inside we have the key. Let's open this ice heart and melt it near the fire to remove the hang clips and free the mercury, so we can act further. Okay, now here's the room with the party where the JD is, and we need to move here. We have 17 moves to reach there, and let's begin. First we need to take this branch, we will use it later. Next go into the elevator. This door is locked, so go in here to this yellow door. We move to another room. Under the boxes we have found a purple key. Let's move through this window, climb up, and we can use this branch to pop this balloon. Inside here's the blue key. Next let's open this door with the key and go into the blue room. It's a turquoise room. So now we can turn on the vent and right through this tube here, and we have found one more key. Next let's use the blue key to get the yellow key, or its orange key. Going back again to the red room, and here we need to ride the elevator, open the orange room, orange door, go inside, climb up with the vines, open the green door, and now we are in the party. Okay, we are close to her. So here she is, but suddenly balloons came back. We need to quickly pop them, all of them. But now we can see that she disappeared. There's too much crowded and loud. Let's take this sparkle, turn off the speakers. Okay, next we need to turn off the fog machine. So here's the remote to turn it off. And now we need to turn off the confetti machines. Here we can see 2 of them, one with the 2 buttons, blaster deluxe with 2 buttons, and another one is a basic blaster with 1 button. And here's the note how to turn them on. So basic blaster with one button model, press button for 11 seconds. Okay, so press and hold it. Ten, 11. Now we need to hold it for exactly 11 seconds. So let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, it's off. And to turn this one off, Blaster Deluxe with 2 buttons. Blaster Deluxe with 2. Press both buttons together for 9 seconds. Okay, so we need to push and hold both buttons for 9 seconds. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we have turned it off. And now here's the door to run away, so let's go. It's locked. And here's the key, so let's run after. So here she is. The ladder is broken, and we need to find a way to fix it quickly. It's also the parts from the ladders. Let's collect them. Here's nothing, but here's this text. It's a hint. Also with the scissors we can cut these bushes to get the key. This key is to open this case. Here is to take 2 more steps. And going further, here it is. Now we need to turn off the steam. To turn it off, we need to set the correct position for these valves. We need to remember these signs here. So this one is a special one. It's one more here, not this one, but this one. So it must points to the left. Another one is this, and the next one is this one. So they are symmetrical, so we need to know to make an arrow. And let's rotate them. Okay, so we have turned off the steam. Next, here's the door to open, and it's locked with the 5 letters. So we have a hint, all new. So we can see that the new text is aligned over the old text. And here you can see a lot of graffiti around. So let's look here. Here we can see that F or purple is newer than the green. The green is newer than the blue. Next we have here it is that yellow is newer than the pink one, and here you can see that the orange is newer than the yellow. So the newest is the orange, and it starts from L, then goes yellow, and it is T. So let's start from the newest to oldest. L is orange, starts with L, and it is the newest. Then goes yellow, and it is starts with letter T. Then under the T is F. So here we have to set F. And then under the F is J, and under the J is letter A. So here we can see J and A here. Okay, here we can take one more step, and also a welding kit. So let's fix the ladder quickly. Okay, continuing to chase the DJD. Now she's on the roof, and we need to block the exits. So when she moves, she takes rules. If she reaches the crossroads, she has to turn, and her start position is can vary left or to the right. So on every turn she always turns. Okay, so let's start it. Okay, ready, timer stops. So if she runs to the left, she will run this way, so we can put the gate here, and if she run to the right, she run out to this location. So we put the Murphy here. Okay, we blocked the way for her. The second round. Ready, go. So going to the left, she goes like that, and going to the right, she goes like that. Okay, and the third round. Let's start. So take the going to the left is here, and going to the right is here. Okay, so we have blocked her, and now we almost chase her. So it's the final scene. The game is almost done. It's the final scene. So if this video helps you, please don't forget to put like, subscribe, or watch the end of the story. Okay, we are always in time. So one more time, please don't forget to put like, subscribe, and bye. And as always, Kate is not with Murphy. So waiting for the next games to play. Bye.